The base of the woodwind, base of the instrument, cylindro-conical bore for all those of an engineering mind. My glamorous assistant here will now demonstrate. It comes in quite a number of parts. Starts with the reed. Then you have the crook, or bocal, to which the reed attaches. Can I hand them out? Don't give it to any bassoonists. The wing joint. Yeah, the wing joint. Interesting enough, in the wing joint, it's got 3 tone holes, 3 finger holes, and they are bored at an angle. And they're quite narrow, which gives the bassoon its rather unique tone. There's a story there. The rather amusingly named butt or boot, which has the U-bend in it as well. It's all good terms. Uniquely, perhaps in the woodwind anyway, the bassoon is doubled back on itself. It's 8 foot long. If it was a straight tube like a clarinet or one of those inferior, one of those other little black things, you wouldn't be able to play it. So it is doubled back on itself for ease of use. That's the butt or boot. Then the long or bass joint. Which is it's very handy for making lampshades out of standard lamps. And finally the bell. So there is a bassoon in bits, and you're now holding somewhere in the region of £11,000. We're not allowed to tot up how much the whole lot costs because the insurance will be void. Developed over the years. The bassoons can be found in orchestras right back to Bach and the early Baroque period in various guises. Now we have this modern, what we call the German bassoon, developed by Heckel in the late 19th century, in use today. There are other types of, believe it or not, there are other types of bassoon. If we start off with a mini bassoon, now we have here William's mini bassoon. Idea of size, apart from that. It's a little bassoon. It's a development fairly recently, the last sort of 20 years or so, I think they've been making these. And it does enable youngsters to start playing a bassoon, as William will now demonstrate. He actually started playing that when he was 8. 7. He then grew a bit and moved on to this one, which is a tenor, which is slightly bigger than the mini bassoon. This is pitched in F, so it's a bit like a horn. It's pitched a fifth higher than sounding, and it is actually an older instrument. The tenoroons were around again back in the Baroque period, and but have now come back. They've realised there is a niche and they can use them. Sounds like this. Thanks, William. The natural progression on from that then becomes a short breach, which gets all technical, we won't go into that. And then you get to the full bassoon. Mentioned just now that this is a German system, developed by Heckel in Germany, and this is a French system, or simple system. And there's a considerable difference in key work, and especially when the thumbs are concerned. The bassoon is unique. It's the only instrument that uses all 10 digits. We have to think hard, work hard. You develop bassoonist thumbs. Pretty good. The French bassoon, again, is having a rebirth at the moment. There are a lot more players using the modern French instruments. That one's quite an old one, I think. Unfortunately, we haven't got any reeds for it, so we can't. And no one knows the fingering. The French bassoon is slightly easier to play high up, which is probably the reason why Ravel and Stravinsky wrote those incredibly, still today, taxing high solos in Rite of Spring and Bolero. So, now, anyway, that's a little bit about bassoon. The progression on, William is now going to demonstrate in a solo. William's going to play the Teddy Bear's Picnic.